Hello traders and welcome back to Trade Like Skills channel. Are you always wondering how I'm making these profits whenever I trade? And whenever I set zones, the market respects most of my zones? In this video, I will break down step by step how I caught these high probability setups, how to use fair value gap plus liquidity together, and how you can apply this scalping strategy in your own trading. Watch till the end so you don't miss the key entry confirmations that made this trade possible.
Want to trade like the pros? Join my free Telegram channel where I reveal the actual trades we've taken, the powerful strategies behind them, and the results that speak for themselves. It's also your direct gateway to my exclusive mentorship and VIP program, where traders are leveling up fast. Don't miss this chance to learn, grow, and win. Tap the link in the bio or description to join free today.
Without wasting much time, let's get started. First of all, traders have one common mistake, and that mistake is not understanding when the market is really going to change the direction or the market is going to shift from one direction to another. And that always makes them lose money. Now, first of all, we can see this is gold. 15 minutes chart, and the market has been in an uptrend, and we can see that the market has been breaking to the higher zones. And we very well know that whenever the market is going to change a direction, of course there are some reasons that we have to look at and some confirmations that we have to follow. Now this is what I'm going to show you. Make sure you stick around because I'll show you the screenshots of this trade that made me 4,000 US dollars in one day. Now this is what I'm talking about. The first thing that we have to look at most of the times is the market breaking to the lower zone. And if the market has been in an uptrend, let's say this market has been breaking to the higher highs, going to the higher zones. And most of the times when people see something like this, let's say the market does this and then market breaks to the lower zone like this, most people will just judge and say that this is a change of character, this one. And this is totally wrong. Why? Because the market might have been coming to sweep this lower liquidity to tap into the order block in order to continue. So some people will always put their order blocks around here, thinking that the market, when the market comes here, they'll be thinking that the market is going to drop down. They'll be thinking that the market is going to respect this and then drop down. Hence, the market does this, breaks that zone and then continues to the higher highs. So how can I trade this zone? How can I trade this zone in the market? I scalp some profits and then I go out of the market if I'm not understanding what the market is really doing. So we are going to follow some things that are going to give us a confirmation so that we can take that trade. And also you can take the same trade that I did. But I don't recommend most people who don't know how to trade to fight the trend. You don't have to fight the trend. Only follow the trend. So first of all, we are seeing the market continuously breaking higher highs. And that is a good confirmation that the market is in an uptrend. Now, this is the mistake that I have been talking always about. Like people thinking that this is a real change of character. Yet me on my side, for me to confirm a change of character, it's only when the market fails to break the recent high and then breaks this internal low. And also on this retest, I'll be seeing more of the confirmations that I have to follow. So if the market has failed to break the higher high and it's now breaking the lower lows like this one, even the second one like this one, then I'm confirming, and I'm strongly confirming, that the market is now changing the direction. Why? Because now the market is no longer interested in going to the higher zones. And this is the true change of character on my side. And most people, they won't understand that. So I'm going to show it to you in the real charts. Now, we are seeing this is gold 15 minutes chart, and the market is showing us a good uptrend when the market is going to the higher zones. And when the market reached here, here was a real break of structure that everyone can see. So what happened here? First of all, the market had to break to the lower low like this one. And now some people who don't know what to do, and people who have just been following normal smart money concept, they will just call this one a change of character. Imagine. So this is why I tell you, My analysis is purely different from what you think, guys. So this is why I always recommend people to get into classes, because we really learn different things, like different things. Now, when I learned how to trade, I had to sit down and create my own strategy from other strategies. And that's why my strategy has been working for me. So this is what I'm talking about. Now look at this. The market has broken this low. And many people will think now the market is coming to the lower lows to continue to the lower zones. Yes, it's not a bad idea to some people. Why? Because the market has broken with full body candlestick and it's showing us interest in dropping down to the lower lows. But this is wrong. This is not a change of character. Either this can be a market moving down to sweep liquidity or to tap into unmitigated zones like this one and this one. Now, what do we see next? When the market tried to move down, we can see that the market here was an unmitigated order block and with imbalance of a value gap that the market is coming for. So why do I say that we combine fair value gap and liquidity? Now, why didn't I add the direction of the market? It's because this is for those people who fight the trend. Now, this is what is going to happen here in the market. First of all, we can see each and everything that we need. And I will call this one a break of structure instead of a change of character. Because the market might break this structure, but still comes back and break the higher structure too. So this one will be called the break of structure on my side, and it will be called a market coming to sweep liquidity and fill some zones that have not been filled before. So we know about fair value gap or imbalance. So we can see here was imbalance, and it was being filled by this candlestick by tapping into this order block. Yes, the market has broken this low, and we know that wherever the market is breaking, that's where the market is heading to. So some people will put another block here, and this is what I'm going to show you. Now, if you mark another block around here, you're going to take a trade that is not going to cost you a lot, but it's going to either break you out because this will be a risky trade, or the market will come and respect your zones. But in respecting your zones, you don't have to put your take profits too far. So your take profit, maybe your first take profit would be here. This is scalping. We're not looking for longer moves in the market. So we are looking for at least a first take profit around here, maybe another one around here to sweep this lower liquidity around here. So what is happening now? We are going to first look at what is going to be our profits and what is going to be our loss. So if someone is entering from here, let's say, your loss would be, if you put your stop loss around here, your loss will be 46 pips. And if you put around here, it will be 40 pips. Now, your take profit, still take profit around here will be something like 60 pips. That's your first take profit, which is a good one for the start. And another one will be around here, let's say 100 pips around here. So this is what you're going to only target. You will close some and you will leave some running, and then you set your BE. Same things that we do every day in our trading. But I don't normally do scalping. I don't normally do scalping. It will depend on how the market is showing me what it is doing at the moment. So I'm just giving this tip to those scalpers, and this is one trade that we took. It was because of some issues. Why? Because the market had failed to come to this zone yet. It was the zone that we wanted to buy from in order to keep the move with the market. But I was seeing a chance here because we had liquidity, we had imbalance, so we had the order block, and the market had broken to the lower low. So this one was just a quite good chance for us to take a trade. So now let's play this out and we see how it moved, and I will show you the screenshots of this move.
If you've been jumping from one free strategy to another and still can't find consistency, it's time to change how you learn. I've created an advanced mentorship at skillsfxuniversity.com, built for traders who want real mastery, not recycled content. Inside, I show you exactly how I break down the markets, catch precise entries, and grow consistent results, without indicators or guesswork. And here's the game changer. When you join the Profit Accelerator, You get a free $10,000 funded account. When you join the Mastermind Access class, you receive a free $100,000 funded account. No extra fees. This is for serious traders only. Tap the link in my bio or check the description below to get started today. Let's build your breakthrough.
And now you took your entry from here, and then you are targeting this lower zone. So you're ready to lose your 40 pips. And then that's what the market does. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. When you're fighting a trend, the market is indecisive. It's not having the right direction to go into. Why? Because, first of all, you will take long around here when the market is still deciding. And with fear, some people will jump out of the market in losses. Whenever the market comes back to sweep some little liquidity, you go out. Whenever it comes back, you re-enter, and then you end up losing your money. So this is what where most traders fail. And that's what we don't want. So first of all, we are seeing the market being indecisive, which means buyers are pushing the market high to continue to the direction that it's supposed to be going to, and sellers are pushing the market down so that it can continue to the lower lows, since the market broke to this zone. And here was a strong move, which showed the dominance of the sellers. So here was a negotiation between buyers and sellers until the sellers dominated the market. So this is what is going to happen. Let's play this out and we see. Still, we can see when the market tapped into our first take profit, it was still having that indecision. And this is what is going to happen. The market is coming to sweep this liquidity around here. Why? Because this is another block that can still push the market high. Why? Because this other block is having each and everything. It's having imbalance. The direction is the upper trend, and the market is going high. But I couldn't give this entry. Why? Because the market had not really broken this high so that it came back. You know, so there are things that you have to look at when you're trading. Now, market comes back up to sweep liquidity, like I told you. Now, market has swept some liquidity around here and left more liquidity around here. This is a liquidity pool. A lot of stop losses are standing here, and anytime the market might come for them. So you have to understand that. So this is what happened. Market came for liquidity. You see, this is what I've been talking about. Market came for liquidity. So this is what I'd be saying. You as scalper, you have to know what you're doing. You have to know where the market is going to turn. You have to know each and everything. And after sweep of liquidity, market again drops down. You see what I'm talking about? And then our TPs are hit. Let's say the two TPs now are hit. And after the two TPs are hit, what do you think is going to happen? You are going to go out and your trade is done. Don't be greedy. Now, why do you have to go out from that second TP and you don't think of holding up to the lower zone? First of all, there are many reasons here. The first reason is because the market has already created a normal and good change of direction around here. You see this? This is a pure change of character. Why? Let me show you the reason. First of all, the market was dropping down and moved in and then failed to break the lower low. Are we seeing this? Instead, broke this high. So after breaking that high, it's creating liquidity imbalance and everything. Here is an order block. So if someone who knows how to trade was really there sitting, waiting for the market to come to this zone, market now is changing the direction. So the market is going to continue to the high. Why? Because everything has changed now. Market has come to sweep this liquidity, this internal liquidity that has been formed. Now it's going to hunt for this liquidity around here. But now you are out, you're already resting, and you're just watching the market if you don't want to re-enter, because one trade a day is better. And if a trade has made it for you in that day, don't fight with the market and don't force trade. So this is what happens. The market moves up. You see? So here are the screenshots of this trade that we took. The sell trade from here to that zone here. And that's how I made my 4,000 in the market. And then the market moved up and I was done for the day. So you see what I'm talking about? You're risking 40 pips for 100 pips. That's a bigger trade, good trade. And then you're resting. Simple things. Just imagine when you're making 100 pips each and every day whenever you're trading, 100 pips and above each and every day whenever you're trading. So it's the best way of trading, guys. So make sure you get in my classes and learn a lot of things. There are a lot of secrets that you really don't know about. Yes, there are a lot of secrets that you really don't know about. So, guys, make sure you join my free Telegram channel and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and also comment so that we can look at other videos that are going to come ahead.